What's up? Hello, happy Fuente Friday. Friday or Friday? Let me look at her. I've been dealing with too many gifs lately. What is up, Cynthia? How are you?
Hello there. Hi. Happy Puente Friday, girl.
Happy Fuente Friday. I am super excited.
Absolutely.
There's so many things going on right now. It is fabulous. I'm I
Mhm.
mean, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So, first
I
of
decided to
all,
use the V cut tonight. I usually do the straight cut, but I love the V cut as well.
I
I
do
have an
too.
858 sun grown wrapper.
Yum, I got an angel share. I've been smoking all my angels.
Have you? And I also
Yes.
have a Rothschild sun grown. I love the sun
Ooh,
grown. And the sun
nice.
grown pairs so well with so many different drinks. So I'm going
Oh,
to decide which one I'm going to smoke. So you're smoking what change or share? Oh,
uh,
yeah. Hmm.
I
Is that
love the
one of
one.
your birthday gifts?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. It's
Very
nice
good.
because it's so perfect because it's
It
so
is.
like, um, just
It is.
the size and everything is perfect on it.
And it
So
goes with anything you want to drink. So on this
yeah,
birthday Friday, that we're right around Halloween, which is actually one of my favorite holidays.
yes.
And so let's do a toast. What are you drinking tonight?
Actually, I'm having bourbon.
Oh, you are? Yes. I know
Yes.
you like that. The Ragged
Mm-hmm.
Branch.
And I've
Yes.
got it in
Good.
my small Arturo Fuente cup. I love this. See, it's like
Aren't they? Yes. They're fantastic. And
it's
they keep
perfect.
either cold or warm.
And I don't
Tonight I'm
drop
having
it
a little
down.
bit of wine,
Ooh,
a little
yum,
bit of
that's
wine. So
nice.
let's do a
That looks
toast to
pretty.
Halloween. How's
I
that?
love
For
it.
Puente
Yes.
Friday? Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers, girl. And to everybody out there.
Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely. Happy Fuente Friday and happy Halloween. All right, so Cynthia, we know that this is your favorite
Mhm.
holiday. So why don't you go ahead and give us a nice little story? You got a
Okay.
good Halloween story?
Well, I know that my birthday is in October, so October the 18th, and so my mother always had a Halloween party for me every year at the park. We have a park in Tampa. It's called McFarland Park, and has like this big hill, and so every cake was orange and black every year, if I can remember. And we used
Oh
to
my gosh.
always dress up, and I loved it. But so I remember my daughter Christina, her birthday is October 7th, and we had a party for her. I remember she was in 8th grade, and so with all her classmates and so forth. So they had a Halloween party, and okay, we had two different parties: a Halloween party and a birthday party. So we had two different times. So my girlfriend Luffy got it mixed up. So she came to the birthday party completely dressed up like a cat.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So when she
Okay.
walks in, Melanie, it was hilarious. She walks in and she's the only person dressed up and in her costume. And all the, everybody was looking, and it was a family and friends and all my daughter's friends. It was hilarious. And her daughter was, can you imagine at that age? Her daughter was so embarrassed. Mother, what are you doing? Okay, she got it mixed up. She was all dressed up. But I love Halloween. And in Ybor City, our historical Ybor City in Tampa, Florida, this weekend is the funnest ever. Well, it always used to be Guava Week, and that was at the Cuban Civic Club.
Yeah.
It's like 4 stories high, and I had a birthday party there for my 55th birthday. But the streets are jammed in Ybor City, so if anybody's in Tampa, this is the time to go. And what's good, you can go to King Corona in Ybor City, and you can just sit outside and just people watch. So you can social distance or whatever needed, but you just watch everybody just dressed up walking up and down the streets. I remember one year when I went to Ybor City, I have hello brother. How you
Hey, baby
doing?
sis, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? Good, good, good,
So
good.
you started the party without me. Is there anything left for
Just
me?
no, just now. We just went on.
Wow, wow. I just got home, so
Okay. We're talking
happy
about
Fuente Friday to everyone.
yes,
Hello,
yes, yes,
Cynthia.
yes,
Hello, Melanie. Hello,
yes.
all everybody out there watching.
Yay! It's Wednesday, Friday. I'm gonna I'm gonna let you guys finish this story.
Okay. I told her that I was with an 858. I'm gonna smoke an 858 Ecuadorian sun-grown wrapper
Nice.
today. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Me, I just got home. I'm gonna light a cigar. I'm gonna light one of these cigars. I'm not gonna show you the band because
Oh boy, is it
it's
a
one of those
surprise?
surprises that's gonna be it's gonna hit the brick and mortar shelves in December.
Oh
So
boy.
I'll take the band off because it's something that's a big
Mm.
surprise.
I was
And
talking to Andy today from California, and he's like, everybody's calling me and asking me when are the pinks coming out? When? When?
this is not the pinks.
This
The
is
pinks
something
the
else.
pinks are being shipped on November 18th. Everything's on schedule. This as we promised. Anything could go wrong. Sometimes we least suspect that it does, but we're hoping everything goes well this time and there's no,
Good.
you know,
People are
there's
waiting.
there's
Andy's like,
not
I don't
there's
even work for you all, and everybody's calling me to find out this information. So I talked to him for a while.
Right? I
Yes.
get the same reaction from people.
Right? Yeah. No, but
But it's
Melanie and
awesome.
I were just sharing a little bit of Halloween stories.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
my father Carlos always claimed that I brought Halloween to the Dominican Republic because when we lived there for all those years, the kids were all growing up, but nobody celebrated Halloween. And we lived in an apartment on the fifth floor. So on the rooftop, I had all the kids from the apartment and all my nieces, my children, everybody dressed up. My father, I dressed like my father one year, was like perfect.
I
I went and
remember,
got all
yeah.
his clothes. I
That's
got all his
great.
clothes. Yeah, it was crazy. But my father says, you brought Halloween to the Dominican. Now everybody dresses up every year. How is
No,
it in
Halloween
Santiago?
Halloween is really big here. I mean, Halloween is huge in the Dominican now.
Oh, cool. What do they
Yes,
It
it's
never
do?
big.
was.
It's big parties everywhere. And now this year with the pandemic, of course not, but Halloween's is celebrated in all the elementary schools, all the schools. Yes, there's big festivals on Halloween here. But in the Dominican Republic, there's always an excuse for a party. They
Oh,
got
yeah.
carnival, then they have this, then they have that, then they got the beach week, and then they got
Hello, Daniel.
it's one thing after another.
TB.
There's holidays almost every other week. I don't know.
Anything to celebrate, to have a
Yeah, I'm like,
co-presidente
I was just thinking that this morning. I was like, Fuente Friday is like a holiday every week.
every week. I know. I
I
know.
love
Did
that.
you see? Did you see Arlene today on the Facebook? The way she had her eyes and she was dressed up, but she
Oh,
looked
I
fantastic.
haven't seen that. I
I,
gotta look.
I haven't seen Arlene on Facebook. Today's been a very busy day, but
I bet.
sometimes Arlene said, I don't know how she does. I got to find out how to do it. Some of these apps that she
Me
has. And
too.
yeah, that it scares me, She's really good
Yeah,
at
but
that.
that was
All
really
those
cool.
apps.
That was cool.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
but you
fun.
did good today. You had Happy Fuente Friday on your post today. It was perfect with the snake. You had the snake.
Oh
You're
yeah,
doing good.
Was that me?
Yes.
yeah.
Somebody did it for you.
That's a
That
true
beautiful picture
influencer
of
right
you with
there.
the snake from Lord Puffer that they bought, that triple snake.
Oh, yeah, the culebra. You're saying
The
snake, the
culebra.
culebra.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, the culebra in Spanish.
Yes,
Yes.
the culebra, yes.
Yes. And it says Happy Fuente Friday. I thought it was
Yeah,
fabulous.
no, that was very nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I had my Halloween bobblehead always stuck into the ground, the black and white. Yeah, we had a few
Yeah.
things. It's
A lot
fun.
of people put Where's Calito today, which was great with the
Ooh,
Halloween
that's
theme.
so cool.
Yes. Yes. We needed orange.
Well,
Orange
it's
is my
making
favorite
more.
color.
Well,
It's
next year
definitely
we'll have your orange next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's definitely getting around more that you guys have that. Where is Carlito? And of course we're giving away more bobbleheads. So I
Yes.
think that's only going to grow and grow and grow. That's super cool.
And
It's
we have a
amazing.
contest out now. Tell us about the
Yes.
contest.
Which one?
We have a contest. Everybody, whoever does the freakiest Halloween, Where's Calito?
Oh, I don't know the details.
Oh, I don't.
I
I
don't.
don't either. But tell me about it, Cynthia. I wasn't aware.
I think
Yeah, that's what Liana said.
Liana did
Liana
say
has
it.
said that to send your pictures in to Where's the Calito page with the creepiest Halloween picture with Where's Calito. So a lot of people were posting today on the Instagram and social media.
Well, I'm going to start
right.
watching it. I got to see. There's very creative friends out there. I mean, they're really, really good at those things. It's amazing the stuff to come up with.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of those. So, is there a hashtag for that? Is it like where is Halloween Carlito or something like that?
I think it's just where is hashtag where is Carlito, and send it
Okay.
in, and put on the Word Carlito webpage, and Liana's collecting that, and it's going to pick
Right.
a winner. The judges, we have a group of judges in the office to pick a winner what they think is the most creative, presentation photo. It's come up with some really creepy stuff, but it's really nice.
Give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like the other night when I was in cigar executive. We were walking past these because they're under these condos and stuff, like the lounges, and so we're walking by this lounge, and it was like, I mean, the heads of like dolls were lit up, and like hung on strings, and I'm like,
yeah, it's a lot of fun. The only thing that I've never been really into going to is haunted houses, because when I was little, like in Tampa, they used to have all the Halloween carnivals, and they had all the fairs, and those, used to go there. I guess they were like trailers or something. They would put them together, and you walk, and it's like little walkways, and you can't go. And somebody's always coming behind you and grabbing you or pulling something on you, and you're like, "Wow!" You're screaming. I remember going to all those carnivals at Cascaden Park and all over all the Halloween carnivals.
Oh, yes.
All the scary little things the little, the attractions. Today, the kids, they go to Universal Studio now. They close it down, and it's like really, really big. But when I was growing up, it was just like local carnivals. But I tell you,
local carnivals, St. Joseph.
Yes.
Well, the kids are going to Busch Gardens because Carlos's daughter Lidiana's in town with their fiance Wes. So there's at Busch Gardens. There's Hollow Scream or something. They're going to that tomorrow.
Busch Gardens is huge. Yes, it's huge for Halloween.
I love roller coasters. Like if you look on my Facebook, the what do you call that? The big picture up at the top. It's peace, love, and roller coasters.
Oh wow! I used to love roller coasters too. I haven't done a roller coaster in years, but I can do it. I'll try it again.
I think that the best roller coasters are actually in Tampa, Busch Gardens. They got incredible roller coaster type attractions.
And at Islands of Adventure too in Orlando. Oh my God, they all do. All of them.
Totally.
I want to see, somebody today, because I got to see a little bit of JJ's Lord Puffer Fuente Friday.
Yeah.
Towards the latter part. And so people were saying what they're going to dress up like for Halloween. So some of them were saying somebody but as Calitos. A lot of people are going to go dress like you for Halloween. That should be another contest.
That's going to be before or after I shave my mustache off.
Oh no, of course before. That's going to be like today and tomorrow. Oh, definitely. I don't think anybody would get dressed up like you without the mustache. So is that still scheduled for November 18th? Are you planning to do that on November 18th? And Liana with
it might be before November the 18th.
Okay, all right. I'm sure Liana's enjoying all her hair in the meanwhile.
Yes, it might be before November the 18th. We have it all planned out, but just trying to find a flight and a way to get there as safe as possible and get back as safe as possible. So, but yeah, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen now in November. Has to. So in the next couple of weeks.
And today's the last day, but she's been raising more and more money. It's unbelievable. Yes.
Wow. She must be over 80,000 then.
I think it's close to 80,000. I think she's going to close at 80,000.
It was almost 80,000 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't that
so?
Isn't
cool.
that amazing?
It's amazing. It's amazing what the cigar community has done. Yeah.
Jose said he tries to dress like you every weekend.
Everybody's so giving. I spoke to Ernesto Perez Carrillo today, for the box of cigars that someone won, and and Lito Gomez and Jorge Padron, because with all the things, I kind of, I volunteered to give their cigars to
but they were so willing and open.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're always there. And they're happy because they're happy that they were included, because they've all known Liana since she was very, very, since she was a child. So it's really, really good. It's great. They all want to be part of this. And I would do the same thing for them. I mean, when
absolutely,
the cigar industry always comes together when there's something like this.
That's what I was saying. Like even from the 90s and the middle of the boom, when there were so many cigar dinners, remember? But every dinner was part of the proceeds went to a charity. Always.
Almost
from
all
the
beginning. Every cigar dinner has been some way associated with some type of charity, for a local charity or children's charity or some type of charity. But you know what?
You can hear him.
It was really, I can't. I have to mention Pete Johnson because Pete Johnson just happened to hear about it, and the next thing he was calling in and got involved in everything. And then Steven Spector
you called him on the phone, and then he showed up on the show. He goes, "They told me I need to come on," so he came on.
Called me. I was the one who got him on there.
I thought that was great.
I was like, "Hey Pete, I know you don't know me, but he's like, oh, I
yeah, he's very cool. He's cool, man.
And then we hung out in the lounge afterwards. That was super cool.
Wow.
How was the cigar lounge last night?
It was super cool. I love all of those.
Nice people. Very, very
They were really nice. I had like 5 messages this morning, like a whole bunch of new followers. I was like, sweet. This is so cool.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Last Friday when we went on with Andy and then Stinky came on, I thought that was fabulous. Believe it or not, when I stopped, I got off, it was 3 a.m.
Wow.
I know. You're so
I couldn't believe it.
You stayed on
they were
after I
so
left?
beautiful. What?
You stayed on after I left?
After you left, and I was on with them. When I looked, I said, April, it's 3 a.m. But they were all sharing their stories, like the couples, the way they met, and their relationship. And then Stinky stayed on with us, and Stinky celebrating his
3 hours
40th anniversary with his wife.
That makes sense.
3 hours earlier, though, than you.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That only confirms what I've been saying
over Jay.
and over and over. It was back to back, the 2 party animals, Rocky Patel and Cynthia Fuente.
Oh, God.
Now, I don't know. Lately, I don't know, Cynthia, you've gone to another level, man.
I don't know.
Party animal.
I've been pretty good. Yeah, party animal.
Maybe Nish, because
Nish,
he's younger than us and everything. He's unstoppable. And Nimish, of course. And if you get them both together, boy, that's a party.
I've been a party animal on the computer.
We will make that happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like on the computer, traveling all over the world, but on the computer, this is what we do, right? The cigar industry. We find a way to stay connected. Like one of the doctors on Instagram said that the virus, the COVID, whatever, should have never been like social distance. It's physical distancing because it's important to stay connected. So important.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So true.
Right?
So true.
I mean, I couldn't imagine what COVID would have been like if the internet had fallen apart too.
Oh gosh, if we didn't have the technology that we have today, I don't know how we would have done it. You know? I don't know.
Well, Melanie, you've had a very busy day because this morning I popped on and you were at the Baker Street.
Yes, with the gentleman. I thought that was great.
Yes, aren't those guys awesome? I'm on every Monday and Friday.
Yes, absolutely. They're really, really nice.
So you met a lot of people through that. So Monday and Friday at 11 a.m. Is that correct?
Yep, at 11 a.m. It's our morning. I love that they call it the Great American Morning Show. I'm like,
that's fantastic. Oh man, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. Beautiful.
So we just get on there. He doesn't talk about much. I'm gonna have Miguel on a show with me because he is a true gentleman. I guess that matches what he does, but he is a true gentleman in the amount of help and the amount of things that he gets, involved with. And then of course he's a family guy too. It's super cool.
Just a very down to earth, just a great guy. And he's so enjoyable just to hear him talk.
Yeah, he is.
He just really, really nice, really cool. And last night, the Herf, that was amazing. I know, cool? And it was already late. I hadn't eaten, so it was getting really late and everything. But it was great to see so many wonderful people and everything. And see the boys from Protocol. These are old friends of mine. It was very
funny.
Juan Cancel, yes.
I haven't really gotten to banter with them before or have fun. So because I didn't know him that well, and so when last night being invited in there, and then of course bantering with them last night. Juan is hilarious.
Juan's hilarious.
And they're so sweet. They're so nice.
Fun. Yeah, he's another one that could party, but he's not officially working.
Right. We never party while we work.
Exactly.
There you go. It's a good rule to go by. So how about let's talk about the Meet the Professor this Sunday.
I am so excited. I mean, oh my God. Oh yeah. I mean, this is gonna be fabulous. Okay, so then I heard that you were the one who created the invitation. So why don't you give us an insight to who she is?
Well, it's actually Jose Blanco. He came up with the idea, and he called me, and I thought it was spectacular. So we're gonna have Dinez Leon, and she is, I mean, God, I can go on forever, but I'm so grateful for this year having the opportunity to be able to meet her and Galito as well. She's an old friend from Jose Blanco, and she's a cigar sommelier. She's a wine sommelier. She lives in Europe, and she's such an elegant woman with so much knowledge. She has a podcast every Wednesday, and I've been on it. Jose Blanco's been on it on Instagram, and she'll have like a 2-hour podcast, and she interviews all different people. And so, Calito, aren't you going to be on it soon? I think you're going to be on it with her.
I was on it, but no one noticed.
Oh no, you're right. I apologize. You were like, oh, gosh, you know what? We've been doing so many. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. What happened
was
or
longer? Yes, it was. She's,
4 weeks ago.
She's fascinating.
Right,
her questions very professional, very calm. But what really amazes me, she has such an experience that she's very not only talented, she's really educated on the subject of tasting and pairings. And I'm looking forward to learning a lot this week because, this, we're gonna do pairings, I believe, with bourbons.
Well, she does, yes, all pairings.
Okay.
She does wine. She's a wine sommelier,
of
and
course.
then she does all different pairings. So, which is wonderful. Which we're gonna really. I'm so excited to hear from her because she'll talk about pairings like when you're smoking, like to clean your palate, what different waters and so forth to drink, different teas, coffees, different bourbons, scotches, wines. So she's like an expert in all the different types of pairings.
But
so it's good, and she's such an elegant woman. She's so beautiful. She's so graceful, and she loves her cigars. She has a tobacco in her blood. She has a passion, and she's very involved in social media. She has a beautiful following as well.
I've never seen a photograph of her or never seen her in anything without a cigar.
Yep, I agree.
Well, she's a Cubana. She's Cuban.
Yes, and she's from Cuba. Yes, she's a Cubana.
And she lives all over the world. She's a person that's world traveled and very sophisticated. But I understand that this week is bourbons. Is that correct?
No, this week Jose said that we're going to talk about all different pairings. Whatever she's drinking. Like we'll talk about wines, we're going to talk about different bourbons, scotch, teas, all different things. Because when you're enjoying a cigar, you don't necessarily have to have a cocktail. You can enjoy coffee. Like Jose always pairs the cigars with coffee. So I think we're just going to talk about a lot of different things.
One thing that I was exposed to in Asia, the real experts on, the connoisseurs of cigars and everything are extremely passionate about their teas. And certain teas with certain cigars, and I hear the teas are great for pairings.
Absolutely. The black teas, if you're smoking a cigar that's a little bit fuller in body, and then like a green tea or a lighter tea if you're smoking a lighter cigar. And they are because one time Jose was on the show with different people from Europe and Dubai and every place, and it was all about pairings. It was fabulous. This Sunday,
little sis, I'm really impressed with you. And now I know what you've been doing while you've been locked down on COVID. You've been tasting every beverage, everything,
and a lot of reading.
Trial and error. I know what you've been doing.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I have to be honest. I definitely have collected quite a bit of bourbon during this year. I have my bourbon collection is growing.
I've been asking because I'm not that familiar with bourbons and everything. And I was asking, but bourbon is just really like an American whiskey, right?
Yes, from Kentucky. Well, there's all different bourbons, but primarily from Kentucky.
Is like Jack Daniel's considered a bourbon?
No, but it's like in the family. Yes, it's in the family. Mm-hmm. And JJ loves his Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is in the family. It's a whiskey. It's a whiskey. It's not a bourbon, but it's a whiskey.
Also, I was thinking of putting on some Frank Sinatra and taking out some Jack Daniels. That was Frank Sinatra, Jack Daniels. That's why JJ is so cool.
Cars and Cigars, we have that. I have the bottle. Dario gave it to me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dario.
Yeah.
And to my friend Hassan for my birthday gave me High West. bourbon that the cigar junkies say that that's one of the top bourbons that you should have. So
Well,
I received that as a gift. And then Danny Williams and Tony gave me a Basil Hayden rye. Thank you for both of them.
Well, you see, I can't. Those are things that I don't find in Dominican Republic. I do have that bottle of, and I'll probably take it out. I didn't want to open it because I had my name on it, but I had the Frank Sinatra, beautiful packaging, the Jack Daniels.
That's like a collector's, I think. It has your name, yeah.
But it's hard to find things. But I know that I was someplace. I don't remember if it was. I was in some country or someplace, some really sophisticated restaurant, hotel, Mandarin Oriental or something, and I had a craving for something a little different than my typical martini or a scotch. Hey, JJ, Jack Daniels in the house.
Okay, go on.
Jack Daniels in the house. I had a craving, and I asked for Manhattan, but that I wanted it the least sweet as possible. I don't like things that are too sweet. The least sweet, but I wanted the flavor of Manhattan. And they said, well, I recommend doing it with rye. Was there something rye? Something, and I don't know the difference between bourbon and rye, but it tastes awfully good.
You're gonna learn.
I had to go for seconds and thirds.
You'll learn little by little, but you like the white spirits better than the brown spirits.
It's not that. It's
when they say when you go brown, you can't go back. I mean, it's like when you start with the whole bourbon thing, it's like a whole different world.
Wait, let's not go there because you got my mind thinking already and all this stuff, and you're starting to take me back to my Ybor City days, and that's not good. This is now it's.
Speaking of Ybor City,
it's too early in the night to start getting into those subjects.
Speaking of Ybor City, what was this special weekend that's so much fun at Ybor?
Yeah, I was telling Melanie there was always guavaween. They did away with guavaween, but Ybor City now in Tampa is massive. This weekend, it's so much fun. Everybody goes dressed up. You see everything. You can just sit at King Corona and just find a spot. And you just see all kind of costumes. I can imagine. Today and tomorrow, it's a lot of fun. And they have some kind of parade. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they had like a parade, like a bed parade or something. Everybody would go down 7th Avenue on beds. It's crazy.
No. Ybor City was always famous on the Halloween parade. And the guava, the guayaba.
Guavaween.
Yeah, guavaween, because the first wooden ships that came from Cuba, they came to Tampa. They brought guava that was a fruit, so they could make pastries and everything. It was very popular, and those were the first. So guava is part of the history of Tampa, so they call it guava wing.
Wow. Okay, so today I learned something new. I didn't know that.
No, if you look at the crest of Ybor City, you'll see the tobacco and you'll see the guava and the name of the ship, the first ship and everything.
Right.
You see the name, yes. So you see guava, and tobacco and so forth.
And I love guayaba.
But it was, I know you've heard of Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Yes, of course. I used to go all the time with Pat Gill.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans was rated G next to guava wing. It got really, really out of hand. I mean, there was no boundaries. It got really
no boundaries at all.
And the city stopped it because people they came from all over with no boundaries. It was just like wide open everything. But I mean, you couldn't walk in the streets with so many people. It used to be crazy. People dressed up so much. There was so much nudity and everything. It was something.
I used to go to Mardi Gras every year with Pat Gill and Tony Meadows. Remember them?
Yeah,
Pat Gill is celebrating his 50th year in business
with his Hammond B3. Pat Gill.
Yeah.
Pat Gill still has a store.
With the store, 50 years.
Wow.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah. He had a store. He has a store in New Orleans right behind Bourbon Street.
That's when we used to go to Mardi Gras.
Yes.
We used to, all the time. God, New Orleans. My girlfriend Kim, Making It Happen, Kim, she's in New Orleans now because she lost her granny. That was 94. So we're thinking about her and having her.
I knew that there was something special I liked about Kim. She's got that Louisiana blood.
She's from New Orleans. She sure does.
Yeah, she got the swing. Yeah. She got the swing.
She's got the swing. And she says that when one passes away into the next life, that they celebrate their life. And they have a big, there's a word for it, but they go down Bourbon Street and they honor the people.
With the music and everything.
Sure. Yeah, because one of the ladies, I think her name is Debbie from the Virtual Cigar Lounge. Last Friday, she's from New Orleans, so she was telling us more about it.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, that's the way to, it's good to celebrate. Celebrate life, and especially if you live a whole
Whistle Pig. I love
life.
Whistle Pig. Right, 10-year. That's good, Randy. Yes, and somebody commented. I'm sorry about all whiskeys, all bourbons are whiskeys, but not all whiskeys are bourbon. So Jack Daniels is considered a whiskey. We're learning every day. That's what's great about this. You can learn every day.
Especially with the nice, she'll be here tomorrow. I want to learn. Sunday, I don't want to be like a fool.
No. We're just going to be, we're so just excited that she's taking the invitation. She's going to be 3 p.m. Go ahead, Melanie. Tell us.
Okay, wait. I was going to ask that, but I was going to wait till the last minute and write Melanie. Melanie, what time's the show?
Look what I'm drinking today.
So
it's a tenacious.
Doesn't the clock change on Sunday?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's something we got to remember.
But our show doesn't. So
our show doesn't?
Right. Our show is still at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. So it's still 2 p.m. So don't anybody get all confused.
Freaked out about it.
It's still at 2 p.m., but 2 p.m. is really 3 p.m. or 1 p.m.?
Hello, Mechi.
2 p.m. is we're falling back at midnight on Saturday night. So 2 p.m.
Fall back.
Saturdays.
So in other words, I lose an hour of sleep?
Yeah, Saturday's 1 p.m.
No, I don't think you do. Dominican doesn't change. Remember they tried to change the time and nobody liked it?
We're the same as the United States. I think I don't even know anymore.
Wait, the Dominican Republic changed the time like the United States, right? And then nobody liked it, so they made their own rules.
Wait.
And they moved it back.
Let me tell you what happened. Okay, we had a president. We had a president that was really a character. So Dominican Republic never changed its time. It's the Caribbean, never changed
Not
its
in the
time.
past.
And decided it was going to change the time just like the United States. And they made a mistake and they changed it the wrong way. And it was nighttime at 3:30 in the afternoon. And it was so embarrassing for the president. He refused to change it for a while. And things were a mess. It was daylight at 4 a.m. and it was already nighttime at 3:30. They changed it the wrong way.
Oh, my God. Leave it to the Dominicans, who I love with all my heart. And then after they said, we're just going to stay with the same time all the time. They make their own rules. Did you see, I think you sent it on our family chat about somebody that was interviewed that in the Dominican, you can drink beer, you can drive. There's no laws. There's no red lights. Everybody just does their own thing. It's like 15 million times worse than New York City, Manhattan.
No. Wait. Let me clarify that, please. There are laws here. There are laws. They're very similar to the United States.
But nobody follows them.
Nobody applies the laws.
Yeah.
But there are laws here. But the thing is that you don't see accidents here. No, they don't. You don't see accidents like in the United States and everything because there's potholes in the street and sidewalks, but nobody steps in them because if you fall and you break your leg, it's tough luck. It's not like the United States that people are suing and they're suing the city and this and that. Over here, it's like you're on your own. So people are very cautious and you get used to it. And they drive crazy, but you don't see accidents. In the United States, everybody obeys the law, and you go down Miami or I-95 and constant accidents and this and that, and you wonder what's going on.
I remember when we lived in the Dominican in the 80s, I drove the yellow Datsun a few times. And after that, I never drove in the Dominican ever again. We always had Puma or Hinojosa. We always have somebody to drive us, which is very natural. Dad would never let me get behind the wheel. It was just too much of a risk.
Yeah, it is. And and at the time we moved down, there was not much traffic here, to be honest.
No,
it was not much. It was very, very laid back. There was not much traffic. Today, this is like Dubai. I'm telling you, this country has grown so much. And you go to some capitals like Dubai and Santiago. You think in Santiago, you're in you're in Miami or something. It's a change that's taken place in the last 20, 25 years. It's really changed for the best.
I remember when Dad went there in 1980, you could drive around Santiago like in 5 minutes.
Yes.
I mean,
not anymore.
Now it's a different world. No. I was telling you tonight, I'm drinking the Tenacious by Tom and Vicky Chinelli. Yes. And it's so delicious. This is a wonderful wine.
Tom Shalani.
Wonderful.
Tenacious.
Yes.
Shalani wines. Great wines and a great family.
Yes, and their tenacious is outstanding. So they're the family that we do the cars and cigars every year. Cars and
Detroit,
cigars,
yeah, right
yes.
outside Detroit.
And we missed it this year. Gosh,
We missed everything.
everything this year. It's definitely been a different type of year. Gosh. So what do we have going as far as a few little giveaways, little surprises? You have
Yeah,
anything in your hat, Melanie?
I do actually. I have a question which I think is quite appropriate for this time.
Okay.
For this time of
Okay.
this year, it is. I'm going to ask this question. Okay, so here we go. Who was the first lady to decorate the White House for Halloween?
Good question. Fantastic.
What do you
Oh
think?
my gosh. Okay. And so with that, we can definitely do ashtray. Today I have my Casa Cuba ashtray. Let's do a Casa Cuba this time. I love this. I'm sorry. Casa Fuente ashtray. Let me go back.
Oh,
This
cool.
is a Casa Fuente, and I love it. It has a beautiful orange with the browns and the beiges. I love this ashtray. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to give a Casa Fuente ashtray because I don't think we've done that, Melanie.
No,
I
we've
don't think
never
we
done
have.
that. Are you kidding me? I hope.
Yes.
I hope.
And I love them. And they're in two sizes. We have the smaller and the larger one.
What is? I hope the Casa Cuba crew is on here. So that
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. I wonder if Mechi has a Casa Cuba, a Casa Fuente ashtray. I'm sorry. She wanted some apparel because she's, Mechi's, a shout out to her, Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's doing her Casa Cuba Sunday shows every other Sunday. So Calito and I are going to be on with her this Sunday. She's going to be doing it out of Franklin's store. Franklin Pichardo. So that's going to be great. So she wanted some shirts and stuff, but we didn't have any in the warehouse. So now I'm going to talk to marketing department. Woo! Liana to get some Casa Cuba stuff. Yes.
There's some Casa Cuba. There's some beautiful Casa Cuba things coming out. Very nice.
I know she's working on some stuff, so I'm excited for that. That's going to be fantastic. So, okay. So that's one. Has anybody answered it?
Yeah, we already got an answer. Gavin.
Okay, what was the answer, Melanie?
Manning Eisenhower.
Wow. Can you imagine the wife? Okay, did you see that President Trump and his wife had a Halloween parade in the White House for Halloween? So all the kids, everybody can go into the White House and they can walk in front. Now, of course, they didn't touch them, but they waved to everybody and all the parents had all the kids. Wasn't that fantastic?
That is cool.
I'm sure they got screened and everything, but they had like a Halloween parade for whoever wanted to enter the White House. I seen it. I thought that was fantastic.
Wow.
Can you imagine how the White House is decorated? Okay, so if I could say Frank Mancuso out of California, his wife, I remember when we went to her house one Halloween, I had never seen more decorations in a home in my life. I grew up with a lot of decorations. I decorate for every holiday. My garage is filled with decorations. Halloween, Thanksgiving, everything. But she was spectacular with the decorations. Every detail met, so I can imagine the White House.
Yeah,
see, that would be a bucket.
And I don't know if you were in her house, in the Mancuso's house in December, Christmas.
Oh yes.
My God.
And beautiful.
That's one of the largest, most beautiful homes I've ever visited in my entire life, anywhere in the world. Yet every little corner, every little thing is related to the holiday. It's amazing how she does that. Mm-hmm. She does it with so much love.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I love it. I think decorations just helps us so, to get into the holidays. And I know that these holidays may be different this year, but still decorating, Liana sent us pictures of all her decorations. I remember when she first bought her first house, I would just drop stuff off at her front door. Like if I was out shopping, and she said that, the love of decorations came from her godmother. And now my two daughters are like, Mother, we have our decoration stuff out for Halloween. I think it's nice. It just adds.
No, the older I get, I really think that the decorations, everything just bring you back to your childhood. It just brings pleasant memories.
That's what I love. Do you know what I'm cooking tonight? Arroz con calamare. Remember when our mother, Ana Luisa,
con la tinta de calamare?
Yes. Wow. Yes. After we finish here, I'm cooking that.
And you know how to do that, Cynthia?
Yes. Wow. Yes. These days, I just been cooking all the things from when our mother, Ana Luisa, would cook, and my grandmother, Cristina and Lela, all the things that they
They
cook.
were great cooks. They
I've
all
been
were great
doing
cooks.
it.
Tia Ida, they were great cooks. Oh,
I don't know. And yeah, Ida. And I just been really kind of reminiscing a lot lately, and I just feel good. I've been eating all the sweets and stuff that they arroz con leche. I made that as well.
well,
I was looking through my cookbooks, and so I found a paper, and it looked like it was written on a piece of like a trash bag, brown, and it looked like our mother's handwriting, and it was
wow.
arroz con leche, which is rice and
Rice
it's like
pudding.
a rice pudding, like a sweet rice pudding, but it had everything written, but no measurements. Like every ingredients, but no measurements. That's the way they used to cook. I mean,
Yeah.
they just did it by taste.
And you put the little powdered cinnamon on top and
Yes,
finish.
yes, I did it. It came out good.
Yeah,
I
that's
took it to
beautiful.
Angie. Woo.
She's always
Whatever I cook and
on.
bake or whatever it is, and my daughter Christina loves to bake, she'll drop it off and I distribute it to all my older people that I love with all my heart.
You know, you mentioned Angie. You know who I spoke with today?
Ooh.
Benjamin Menendez.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How is he? I'm so
He
glad.
sounded great. He sounded great and everything.
Oh,
Just
that's wonderful.
waiting for us to go visit him in Miami. He sounded really good.
I want to do that. Hello,
His
Rich.
voice sounded strong and made me happy.
Good. I'm glad. We have to have him on the show again. I'll meet the professor.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to. Good.
Rich says I'm skipping dressing up for Halloween this year. This is actually really funny. He's like, I've been wearing a mask for 8 months now and have eaten.
Oh man, no, he's been doing so fantastic on Meet the Professor, Rich. We appreciate it. And last week he came on with his tuxedo and his hat.
No, last week it was Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Oh, that's right. He was like Jeremiah, but he was all dressed up. He's great, and we appreciate it
Rich
so
is
much.
best.
But
Okay.
okay, Melanie, tell us. Okay, how about somebody else? Another question. Do you have another trivia question?
I don't know if that's gonna. I want to, because we're out of time, so I don't want to. How
Okay.
about
Okay.
I've got a. I got a number. I've got 2 numbers. No, yes, I got 2 numbers.
2 numbers?
No. Wait, that one won't work right. Okay, I'm gonna give away 2 prizes, and I've got 1 number in my head. So the 2 people who already guessed that number first get those 2 prizes. So bobbleheads.
My God, it could be any number in the world.
Well, no, I'm gonna give them a range.
Okay. All right. Give them a range. Okay. There you go, girl. All right. Okay. All right. And then tell us how we can tune in to Meet the Professor.
Yes.
Please.
All right. So, guys, right now you're gonna look. They're already starting to guess. Hey, now I didn't say go. All right, just because of that, any number between 100
Thank you,
and
Allison.
500. It has to be between 100 and 500. So that's
Wow. Okay.
Okay, could I ask you a question?
Hold on, I gotta-
Is it an odd or even number?
There. That helps. Okay. That helps.
All right, it's one
Is
odd.
it an odd or even? Oh, Lord. Okay. 1 odd and 1 even. Okay. Do you like odd or even numbers better? Galito. Odd or even?
Oh no, I like odd numbers. Everything it means odd numbers.
Odd numbers?
You know,
I
odd
like
numbers.
even.
I learned that. You know, whenever I get a martini,
Oh,
I never
yeah.
allow them to put 2 olives. Or when you get
No.
sambuca, it's always got to be 3 little coffee beans. Can never be 2. I learned that from growing up in
Yeah.
Ybor City with all the Italian Sicilian families. And one day I asked the bartender
Hello,
why. He said, "Oh,
Nicholas.
this is old school. Because when you used to go to the meetings and everything with the families, business meetings, and they give you a sambuca after, and it has 2 beans, that's the last sambuca you're going to drink.
Oh,
it
Lord,
always
I
has
didn't know
to be
that.
an odd number. It has to be 3. Because
I always
it's
think
hard
in threes, too.
Because 2 people or 4 people will carry a casket, but it's hard for 3 to carry a casket because you
Oh,
can't get the
wow.
balance.
Or
So
4
you
or
always
6
want to make sure
carry.
if you get a martini, it's got 3 olives, not 2.
Damn,
or
I like
4.
4 olives. I like a lot of olives.
No.
Okay,
4
3.
people
Okay, I'm
carry
gonna
a
remember
casket.
that.
That's your
Oh,
last martini.
Lord, my timer came on. Look at all that light. Lord have mercy. Okay.
Hey, Michael Herglatz, what's up?
Michael, hello. Happy Fuente Friday.
Yes, happy Wednesday.
Hello,
Friday.
Michael.
And also, I wanted to give a big old shout out to Miguel from the Bakersfield Gentlemen.
Wow,
page.
Miguel, wow.
Yes.
That's nice they joined us.
Miguel. Michael, send my love to Tiffany and those beautiful girls of yours. I love seeing them grow up in social media. Okay, Jose says, well, okay, I missed it. Okay, wow, there's a lot of numbers coming through.
I know. I don't quite see it, but you guys are. I will say that it's higher than the first number. So the first number is 167, and that was uh,
Okay,
Nick got that. I have to go back. I put it on screen, so I have a picture.
okay. All
And
right,
then,
that's good. And then they can, of course, get a bobblehead of Calito. Absolutely. And we'll send them goodies. Either the
But this is,
coffee and the
but
beautiful
Melanie,
coffee cups.
Melanie, this is too difficult. If we were there in person, maybe we could, get the
Hello,
vibe
Randy.
and read
Yeah.
your,
They'll come up.
mind.
Somebody's gonna
oh,
somebody's
there
gonna come
is
up.
David Wayne Clark. Hey, David Clark Wayne. I'm so happy.
No way, David.
All right,
Seriously, it was 344? Let's see. Bring it closer, Melanie.
hold on. Let me get it. Let me get a picture.
344.
Yep.
Who's that, David?
Yeah.
David, join me next time we go to Vegas. I want you to come with me. Come to Vegas with me.
All right. So, yep, those are the two numbers I wrote down.
Wow. And why? Why did you pick those? So you have two winners? Somebody guessed 167?
167, 344. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Somebody guessed 167. Okay, why those numbers? Melanie, tell us. You just thought. Came up. Okay, we got it. So we got three numbers for together on Fuente Friday.
I thought that no one would ever guess that. I thought it was so difficult.
Me neither. Those are random numbers.
They guessed it too quickly.
That was great. No, that's perfect.
I can't believe it. I would have guessed like 250 or, something like that. 275. I would have gone for like the quarters.
All right, so I'm going to give a little bit of rundown what's going on. All right, so coming up right now, the Boutique Cigar Association is actually live right now. So
great.
Go check them out. Listen to what they have to say. They are definitely pulling their weight for us in the CRA and everything else. So go support them.
Is this with our friends, with Kerr and with Gabi and everybody?
Yeah. Them. So,
beautiful. We'll tune in.
Here's the winner, Nicholas Molina. He's good.
Yes.
Oh, Nicholas, congratulations.
Yeah, Nick's a great guy.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
I'm going there right now, so I'll see you guys there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, now wait, don't go off so quickly now. We have our show, this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. We're going to fall back an hour, but you'll get all that figured out on Saturday night. By 2 p.m. on Sunday, you'll have it down. Okay, we've been here before every year. Now, be sure to go to our Facebook page. That is facebook.com/The Professor Show. You can follow us there. You can also catch all the live videos there. There's a post actually right now at the top that should have our live videos scheduled, so you can even go and hit that notifications button. Right now, you can also hit the notifications button here, and you can catch all of our Fuente Friday giveaways and be able to win awesome, amazing prizes. You never know what Cynthia will pull out of her sleeve. And then Carly always shows up with, what was that?
Yeah,
something
always. In one way or another. And we're happy to share. Cigars are to be shared, like I always say.
Absolutely. So, and we love.
Sounds wonderful.
Yep, we love hearing your stories and everything else. And I believe that we're going to be in the Cigar Fanatics Club tonight, or it's called Virtual Zoom Cigar Bar.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. And if anybody has questions about different pairings, wine, bourbon, cigars, if you have questions, send them in, please. Because on Sunday and Meet the Professor, if we have them before, then we can address the questions. And I think that would be wonderful because there's going to be a beautiful dialogue. Jeremiah knows so much about wine. He's going to share about wines. Calito share about wines. And it's going to be a fantastic show. Every week is great, but this week is going to be just a little different. And I think everybody's going to enjoy it. If you love cigars, if you love all kind of pairings, it's going to be all
You know what I love the most about this week, which I'm so excited about?
About beautiful Danez.
For a change, we're going to have three beautiful women.
Oh, yeah, true. Thank you, Calito.
It's going to be very, very nice.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it. So,
me too.
Everyone,
thank you.
Happy Fuente Friday from the Dominican Republic. I send you all my love. Stay safe. And we'll see you in the next virtual show. And definitely, I'll Meet the Professor on Sunday.
And from Tampa, Florida, historical Tampa, Florida, Ybor City. Happy Fuente Friday. I love you all.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for giving away a Casa Cubo. That's so awesome. And Absolutely. Thank you guys for always joining us. And if you guys want to send your questions for the Professor Show, winmoreswag@gmail.com will make that happen for you. So if you've got questions for Danae, or if you've got questions for the Professor, or maybe even
Beautiful.
you want to put Carlito in the hot spot.
Yes. And you can put me in the hot spot too. I don't mind. All right. I look forward to it. I'll see you all Sunday. Okay. Enjoy your Halloween weekend.
Yes.
Happy Halloween, everyone, and happy Funny Friday.
And like Jeremiah says, bye for now. I love when he says that. And if you don't do it with passion, don't do it at all.
That's it.
Right? I love
Bye,
that.
everyone.
Okay, guys. Good night. Thank you.
It was
Okay, so I'm going to go outside and enjoy my 858 sun grown. I'm ready to do it.